Hey guys, this is Kirk from Go Make Music, and right now I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can add a filter sweep to your music. Alright, so I got a basic saw wave synth pluck going on here. Check it out. Right, just a couple saw waves, 1, 2, and some automation on the filter cutoff. So the first way that you can do this is just by adding an EQ. So I'm going to go here, add an EQ, and I'll show you by hand. If I turn on this high cut, low pass, and just moving the mouse, I can kind of create a fun, dramatic effect with the filter sweep. I can actually record those mouse moves by hand, which can be a lot of fun. So let me go back here. I'm going to turn on, this turns on your automation lane so you can see what's going on. I'm going to go from read to touch. And then when I turn on the parameter I want to automate, see how it changes? That is amazing. So I got this guy going on, and I am going to pull it down, and then when I hit play, it's going to start recording this automation because it's in touch mode. When I let go, it goes right back, and I can do it again. As soon as I let go with my mouse, it snaps back. So that's touch, okay? So touch means as soon as I let go, boom, it goes right back. And I'm just letting go with my mouse finger. So another way you could do this would be latch. And so with latch, if I let go, it's just going to leave my last move and just keep it there. So let's try that. Let's watch. So as I move up, and if I let go, it stays right there. And I can bring it back down by hand click and bring it down. So this can be a really fun way to interact with your music by hand, even with just a mouse if you don't have a controller. But you can go in here once you've done it, and you can just draw it with a mouse. So I can just create, I'm just clicking to create these little nodes, and then I can move them around. You can get a little more precise, and sometimes it can be faster than drawing it, but sometimes it's not as fun. Now I'm going to take this back to read, which is very important, and we'll check it out. I'll open this up so you can see it. All right, so that is one way to create filter sweeps. That's by adding an EQ and then automating the cutoff of the high cut. Now you can do a whole bunch of other stuff with different parts of the EQ. That's kind of a really useful one. Here's another way you can add automation filter sweeps. I'm going to delete this by selecting it and then hitting delete. And now I'm going to actually do automation. Actually, I'm going to turn this, I'm going to take it off altogether. I'm going to do automation on the actual plugin itself. So remember how we clicked a parameter and it showed up in the automation lane? See, automation lane, it's on. Volume is what it's looking at right now, but if I click this cutoff, boom, it gives us that. So now I can go back to the beginning of the track by hitting return, hit spacebar, and I'm in touch, so I can start moving this guy, and it'll record it. So it's a totally different feel. So automating this cutoff versus automating the EQ, it's a totally different sound, totally different effect. And depending on what you want to do, you might dig it. All right. Play with that. Always go back to read. Very important. If you want to learn more about music making, just subscribe to the channel and you'll get new tips and tricks every week. All right. Go make music.